Hey guys, welcome to the NFL Rumors videos today. We got some really good stuff for you, and as we go through our daily rumors, definitely hitting all the rumors and news around the league. We got everything here for you. We'll go ahead and get right into it. We want to talk about first some big trending news. George Pickens was supposed to do a youth camp, and he kind of built out on those guys. Not a really good mood there for Pickens. And Pat Frame stepped in and done it for the kids. I mean, it's just a real classy move by Pat, doing a great thing there for those kids. So big kudos to Pat and showing a true leader there of Steeler Nation. So really big things there for the Steelers. Definitely one of the captains for sure. If he's not, he should be this year on the team. Matt Leinart in the news said he was embarrassed with his last 5 day stint with the Bills to end his career. Said that he played in the preseason game against the Lions. He was pulled after 5 possessions. He said he kept his helmet on so no one could see his face. Really, Leinart, I really thought Matt Leinart would definitely have a better NFL career. He was so great there at USC with Reggie Bush, and I really thought that he would have a really stellar career in the NFL. Just didn't happen with him. I think he's a good example of going to the right team, going to the right structure, because I think Leinart definitely had talent, but I just don't feel that maybe he was set up for the success, but I do think he could have been put in a better situation. Des Bryant came out today and he wanted to express gratitude to the fans and the impact they have in sports. It's so true. If you don't have fans, nobody going to fill up to watch the arena. So you know, what we have to do there. So he said, don't ever get it twisted, athletes. We ain't nothing without the people who support us. Thank you for the love. So real class move by Des Bryant, and I think that was really cool with everything there with everything that is going on there. So I think that's really cool. Des Bryant shouting out for the fans. Uh, Jason Kelsey had a training video today as he's raising awareness for autism. Definitely, you can check the video out on the page, but definitely took some shorts off the American flag. So pretty. Jason Kelsey definitely a national treasure. Want to talk about some trending news again with Johnny Manziel. This was a while back. He did come up with the Netflix documentary, but it came back into the news today where he did attempt suicide after the Cleveland Browns cut him in 2016. He had a really high ceiling. Everybody thought Johnny Manziel was going to be really great. And Manziel said he had purchased a firearm months earlier with the plan to use it, but when he attempted the suicide, the weapon malfunction. Thank goodness it did malfunction. Definitely nothing worth, taking your life over, whether it's a career or anything else. We wish Johnny the best. Antonio Brown reportedly is almost broke after earning almost $100 million in his playing career. So definitely those ex posts will definitely help for the I'm sure that'll help him out there since he has a lot of followers. But definitely, it seems like maybe not the best money management from the reports coming out. So we wish Antonio the best there, and he's just being crazy out there. You know what I mean? So we definitely wish him to get everything lined out for sure. Breaking news today that was earlier today that the Seahawks are signing Shaquille Griffin. Actually played with the Legion of Boom out there with Richard Sherman and Earl Thomas. Shaquille Griffin coming back to the team that he was very successful with. So Seattle's secondary looking pretty good there with Shaquille Griffin, another great addition there to the team. Want to talk about Reggie Bush real quick. California court upheld an arbitration was nearly 1.4 million against the former Saints for violating terms of a settlement agreement. So big time lawsuit there went in the wrong direction for Reggie. Some big news with the Cam Jordan. He says the NFL needs to bring back taunting. I get a sack on the quarterback. Give me 5 seconds. Put the spotlight on me and let me celebrate. And I think, that would be okay. Just give just a few moments as long as it don't get excessive. Let them celebrate, for the things just like we do see with the touchdown. I think that will be pretty good. George Kittle says that after his NFL career, he wants to join the WWE. George Kittle, a big WWE fan, wants to go into the WWE after his playing career is over. So George Kittle definitely wanting to venture in, as we've seen Pat McAfee do at the NFL. And Kittle, a big fan. We wish George the best there. Aaron Rodgers said that after this career, I don't want the attention when I'm done playing. You won't see me here. So it seems like Aaron Rodgers is tired of a little of the attention that's being put there, and definitely wants to go ahead and get rid of that with his playing career once it's over. Kind of staying to himself. The update on Keenan Allen. The Bear players want Keenan Allen back for 2025. Keenan Allen definitely, feeling that he's still got a lot left in the tank, and to add him to a Bears team would be very, very good. A lot of weapons there. Maybe see what he can do in Ben Johnson's offense. And Keenan Allen definitely has been linked like to the Cardinals. There's another team, the Chargers. So Keenan Allen definitely has got a few suitors if he wants to return this year. Amari Cooper reportedly has been linked to the Cardinals. I think it would be a very good addition with Marvin Harrison Jr. I think Keenan Allen would be maybe a great addition too there with the Cardinals. But Amari Cooper's also been linked to the Raiders. So Amari Cooper, a lot of these could go down before training camp starts, as we've seen Shaquille Griffin go down today. So definitely hoping Amari gets the right fit for him, Keenan Allen as well. So just to follow up with the George Kittle here a little bit, he said a few things. He said the following things in order he would do in order to win a Super Bowl: go on the hour in Week 16 to watch the team win, bite somebody's ear off, cut off his pinky, and go to prison for a year. So George Kittle definitely has some aspirations to win the Super Bowl. The former Raven Deontay Johnson, who plays for the Browns now, said he declined to enter a game in Baltimore last season because it was ice cold and 41-degree weather, and they didn't want to put bad film out there. So, literally, I don't think that's the greatest excuse. A lot of players go out there in that weather to do big things, and you can go out there and make a play in cold weather. Not really with Deontay on this one for sure. uh, Ben Roethlisberger admitted that he was initially rooting for former first round pick Kenny Pickett to succeed in Pittsburgh. Early on, I didn't want him to succeed. They followed me. They followed me up. I didn't want it to happen. I think that's selfish of me. Definitely. I mean, Big Ben should have been rooting this guy on, showing what give him tips and tricks of everything that he could help him with. The Browns rookie Shadir Sanders reportedly is rumored to have a 67 overall rating in Madden, so it's a little bit, normal for a young player to get a little bit of that rating, which could go up. But definitely, Shadir's in the news. A lot of people speculating, does he have a shot being the Browns quarterback? I don't think so. I think the Browns are going to ease him in. I don't think they want to put all the pressure on Shadir. So I think we'll see the Browns ease him in rather than put him out there as a starter. The former Cowboys, Bill Parcells, said he used to use tight end Dan Campbell as a player to start a fight in practice to fire up the team. Dan Campbell, now the head coach of the Detroit Lions, definitely in his own realm there, making things happen. Doesn't surprise me at all that Dan Campbell would do that for sure. The Chargers and Justin Herbert said they've been very impressed with the former Jets Tyler Conklin in camp. Tyler Conklin, who came over from the Jets in free agency, seems like the Chargers really like what he's doing out there on the field. Could be a really good weapon, also maybe a good ad in fantasy football if you play there. Mike Vrabel reports got the Patriots defense coaches and the defense, feeling that they got some violence coming up this upcoming season. We're going to make sure on tape day in and day out that people see violence. So Mike Vrabel definitely will put his mark on the team. A really hard hitting team, he'll put on the field. So it seems like Mike Vrabel's putting his identity on the Patriots there. So some pretty big news that come up from Pro Football Talk. There are 61-page collusion ruling, which is now public, includes never before diagnosed details about specific player negotiations, including most notably Lamar Jackson proactive talks with the Ravens, per NBC Sports. Also reported on the documents that J.C. Treader called Russell Wilson a wuss and ruined things for everyone. So definitely a lot of things going on there. Definitely with some collusion, some stuff with the Russell Wilson contract. Pretty crazy there. Pretty crazy. Aaron Rodgers told the Pat McAfee show that he's likely going to be the last season of his career. So it seems like Aaron's ready to call it quits. Let this be the last season for him. So we definitely wish him the best if he decides that. Hoping that he has a good year as well. Several players have ripped the organization for contract negotiations with star players, as we have seen, like Trey Hendrickson's in a bad way, the rookie having trouble getting signed, Shamar Stewart, T. Higgins went a long time without getting that contract that he wanted. So a lot of things going on there with that Bengal organization. It's not a good look for the team there, for sure. A lot of people think the Packers' Jordan Love could be a top 5 quarterback this season. Jordan Love definitely shows got a lot of weapons out there to throw the ball to, and a lot of people think he's really progressing really well right now. So, talking about Shamar Stewart, things seem still at an impasse with him, and still an option that he could re-enter draft or be traded to another team. Caleb Williams came out and said his goal is to be there with Ben Johnson for quite a while. So it seems like Caleb Williams is definitely, thinking about he's going to be there with the Bears for quite a while. So some good news there for Chicago fans. Daniel Jones has taken a significant lead over Anthony Richardson in a battle for the Week 1 starter. Daniel Jones definitely seems like he's got the upper hand right now for the Colts. A lot of people there with the Colts, a lot of people feel they have their jobs on the line, like the head coach and the GM. So we're going to see if Daniel Jones was a big move that can pan out for the Colts. Arch Manning says he has not indicated in any fashion that he would enter the NFL draft. His family has a history of staying there for 4 years. A lot of people seeing Arch Manning doing the same thing. So be interesting to watch what happens, what kind of college player he becomes, which I figured that he'll be very, very, very good. And I know teams will be really clamoring for him to be drafted. Brandon Ayuk does not still seem happy with the San Francisco 49ers, as he said they were talking about trading me as I was just getting off Percocet muscle relaxers and peanut cut by my bed. I couldn't walk for 10 weeks and ain't nobody trading for me. So it seems like there's still a lot of rift between Brandon Ayuk and the 49ers, and it might cause the 49ers to have to move him, maybe not this season, but maybe in the offseason. The Bengals are still reportedly not in a good place with Trey Hendrickson right now. So not a good deal there for the Bengals and Trey Hendrickson. The Commanders could end up bringing back uniforms that have a resemblance of the Redskins. So that would be really cool with the legend of Washington there to bring something similar back. So that's going to be very, very interesting to watch. Eagles offensive tackle Keenan Allen, who played for the Dolphins, really slammed the Dolphins for their culture. Said players are never late, never toxic, and after every practice, the room spends 15 minutes sharing personal struggles to stay sharp mentally. He said the Dolphins didn't do that. We've seen earlier in the season, or earlier in the last few weeks, that another one of the Dolphins players has talked about their culture, and a lot of players lying about it. So definitely not good, right? Not good at all there. Jalen Hurts has a book coming out for kids. Pretty cool there, a children's book about saving a football team. It said he was very inspiring to write this book. So definitely wants to get that going and get everything going with the book there for sure. Tyreek Hill is pushing the Dolphins to try to keep Jalen Ramsey, as Tyreek Hill wants Jalen Ramsey to stay. We'll have to see what happens with Jalen. A lot of things around him being traded, especially to the Rams, so we'll definitely have to see that. Cardi B reportedly has a new song on her album dedicated to her boyfriend, Stephon Diggs. So, Stephon Diggs keeping in the news off the field. So, we'll have to see how that plays out. Keeps going. Chiefs Patrick Mahomes said he was told by the Bears that they were going to pick him in the draft. So, kind of come out in a podcast again there. But seems like a horrible mistake that the Bears made. It seemed like they can't hit it to quarterback. But they might have one now, which is Caleb Williams. And we're gonna end things on this one, or not end things on this one, but near our end here. A fan baller Bengals Jamar Chase during a flight for not signing the autograph. Said everybody said hi Jamar on his way out. He don't sign autographs. So like really lynched on the really hit hard on Jamar Chase and not sign his autographs at all. And one last thing, one note. This happened like earlier on Tuesday, but we want to say that Elijah Berman, rest in peace, young man. He passed away in a motor accident on Tuesday. He was committed to Eastern Michigan. So we really want to say we're very sorry to hear that, and we wish him the absolute best of that going on. So as we get ready to wrap things up, a lot of news, a lot of things to get to you. It was an exciting show, a lot of great stuff to throw your way with the rumors and the NFL news over the last few days. Really excited always to bring you the rumors and the news. Happy to do this and really love doing everything we're doing on our social media platforms and on YouTube. Uh, Definitely, we appreciate everybody hitting up YouTube as successful as it's being. I mean, it's been very overwhelming for us, and we really appreciate everybody. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash the like button if you like the video, drop a comment, tell us what you think about some of the news we put in here today. Make sure you give us a follow on Instagram. Make sure that you give us a follow on X and also on Threads. Again, we really appreciate everybody. We hope you have a blessed evening. And thanks again for choosing NFL Rumors for your news and your rumor source. Thanks.